Alright, hello everyone, it's Diamond, and today we're going to be talking about another what if scenario. This one is called What If Raditz Killed Piccolo Part 2. Now, for this one, this was a video that I didn't agree on now, looking back on it. There were a lot of things that I wish I could have changed, such as retconning a lot of things, as well as giving you a recap. So for this video, I want to, at least for now, we're going to talk about what happened previously, as well as retconning it. So that way you know exactly what happened and what we're going to be changing, as well as continuing the story after. Also, for the like goal, I want to set it to about 10 likes, 10 or 15. But if we can't do 15, then 10 is just fine. If you enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and with that being said, let's get into the video. Goku and Piccolo put aside their differences in order to defeat Raditz. The two Z-Fighters plan a strategy, but to no avail. The roles are switched, and Piccolo is the one who grabs Raditz instead. Goku fires his Kamehameha wave. This means Piccolo won't have his fight with Goku. His plans of world domination can't happen, and the Dragon Balls will disappear. Goku mentions that the Dragon Balls will cease to exist without Piccolo being around. Throughout this video, this is what pretty much happens. So now we're going to try to do the retconning part. Instead of the Saiyans actually showing up and then there's like this whole situation, this time, the Saiyans hearing what's going on, decided not to visit Earth this time, since the Dragon Balls aren't around, and they did overhear what Raditz was saying. So they traveled to Namek to make their wish. Meanwhile, on the lookout, Kami is informing Popo about his home planet just as he's fading away. Popo reaches out to the Z-Fighters and tells them that they'll need a ship in order to reach Namek in time and gather the Dragon Balls. With enough time, Bulma's father creates the gravity room, fit for the group. They decide to leave Bulma behind and take the Dragon Radar with them. Goku was impressed seeing what Gohan was capable of when he charged at Raditz. He leaves him to stay on Earth and says that when he returns, he's going to train him. The only ones who are going to be there are Goku, Tien, Yamcha, Chiaotzu, and Krillin. They pack what they need, such as sensu beans, and begin entering the ship. Its size is big enough to fit everyone inside. The group says goodbye and heads off into space, while Vegeta and Nappa are resting until they reach Namek. Goku and the others begin their physical training alongside their mental training, just as Gohan and Krillin did in canon. Since the events of the Namek arc is happening earlier than in canon, I'm going to say that Frieza isn't there just yet, which gives the Z-Fighters some time to reach Namek. Now it is possible Vegeta and Nappa could arrive first, since they're already making their way in that direction. So we'll say that Vegeta and Nappa arrive first, and soon after the Z-Fighters. Vegeta and Nappa will arrive and make a destructive entrance. When the Namekians are caught off guard, and shocked as to what they're looking at. Before they do anything, Vegeta will tell Nappa to destroy their scouters, in case Frieza is overhearing them, but he wonders if it's already too late, since Vegeta did speak to Nappa about Namek and what they'll be able to do with the Dragon Balls. Vegeta brushes it off for the moment. The two Saiyans will waste no time and demand the Dragon Balls right now, or they will begin attacking them. Some Nameks are worried, while some others are willing to take a stand and fight them. Vegeta tells Nappa to handle the lightweight. Vegeta begins threatening the village, and even goes as far as to destroy the Namekians to get their point across. They glance over to see that Nappa's already destroyed the fighting Namekians. They surrender the Dragon Ball that they have. The Saiyans will ask where they can find the other ones, and just how many they have to collect. They explain that there's 7 in total, but that's all they're willing to say, as they don't want to give them the satisfaction of trying to find it. The Nameks explain that even if they find where the other ones are, they'll be destroyed by the Nameks, including another one by the name of Nail. Vegeta has had enough of this, and tells Nappa to wipe out the remaining Nameks on the village. The two head off and begin flying to the next area. While that's happening, the Z-Fighters finally arrive to the planet. They're amazed by the plants, sky, and much more. Yamcha goes over the plan, and says that they just need to find the Dragon Balls, bring Piccolo and Kami back, and then they can return home. Goku says yes, but he also informs the group that they will need to be mindful of the mysterious Saiyans that Raditz mentioned. Krillin says that with the amount of training that they did on the ship, they should be able to handle them. However, Tien says that they can never be too careful and to keep their wits about them. Tien also says that they should probably lower their energy. Goku agrees, and says that they could possibly split up to cover more ground. He tells them to find the Namecs, warn them of 2 dangerous people, and that they're only here to resurrect another Namekian who is connected to another set of Dragon Balls on their planet. Tien and Chaozu group up and fly off. Krillin and Yamcha do the same as well. Krillin begins asking if Goku will be alright on his own. He tells them not to worry, saying that if their power is too much for him to handle, he'll do his best to back off and reach the other Namecs as quickly as possible. He also tells them that they should have nothing to worry about. Tien has the solar flare as well as Krillin. Goku has it too. So if they're ever in a bad situation, they could always use that move. Krillin puts his trust in Goku and flies off with Yamcha. Vegeta tells Nappa that if there are some Namecs who are close to their power level, they'll need to get serious and defeat who's ever a threat. Nappa says that if they destroy the other Namecs, will the Dragon Balls on this planet go away as well? Vegeta says that he isn't sure, but he's going to ask them by threatening them to get his point across. Vegeta also explains that if things get extremely bad for them, they'll need to transform themselves into a great ape. Nappa says that it isn't like him to be this worried. However, Vegeta says that there could be a Namek who's stronger than them. On top of that, he isn't sure if Frieza overheard them or not. Nappa agrees as they head off to the next village. And that's where I'm going to leave it off for now. So for right now, this has been part 2 of the scenario. As we said before, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see what you want to see next. And if it gets enough attention, I'll see about making a part 3. So with that being said, this has been Diamond Legend, and I'm off.